Hey, I'm Scott,
And I'm Chris.
and this is Doxologic, where we help you think with your Bible.
All right, last question. Okay, sorry. Little context here. I believe that this question is probably from one of our youngest listeners.
Okay.
So I think it's very sweet, and I'm
that's awesome.
excited that this person decided to submit their question. Okay, my favorite goat has just passed away. I am very sad and hope to see him again. Do animals go to heaven? Where do they go when they die? That is so sweet.
That is precious. Come on.
Now, if the goat was a dog,
We could, off the movie,
The
have
movie
the authority
says
to
it,
say,
yeah.
obviously.
There is no movie, All Goats Go to
no,
Heaven.
there is not a movie that clears this up for us, which is a shame. It makes it a difficult
Also,
answer.
I love that they have a favorite goat, which
Yeah.
implies that there's multiple goats.
Multiple goats.
So-
yes.
This will help this person when the next goat dies.
When their next goat becomes a favorite. And then,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so kids love animals. People love animals. Many people love dogs, cats, apparently goats as well, horses, chickens, all the things. All created by God, but created differently than God's image bearers. That are spiritual and material beings, the material and the immaterial, the psychosomatic union.
Embodied souls.
Yes, embodied souls. I don't want to lose the dear young listener in this, but just to recognize the difference of how God created male and female. He created them in his image compared to a very blessed creation and giving life to all things. And yet we don't have any indication that those goats, dogs, whatever, have a personal soul relationship to God, particularly being sinners like humans are, needing salvation through Jesus. And so goats don't go to heaven. I would also say we don't know, but it stands to reason that in the new heavens and the new earth, there would be other living creatures besides humans to enjoy God's good, wonderful creation. So I think there could be, I don't know about goats, possibly though, to love and enjoy to the glory of God in eternity.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's important to understand that when God remakes the world, the new heavens and the new earth, it's not going to be a distinctly different world than what he's made. It's going to be a world that's refined. It's going to be a world that is remade, but it's not going to be a world that's altogether different, unrecognizable to what's going on now. It's going to be gloriously better. To the tune of like old TV to HD, but of course far more glorious.
Yeah,
and so there are many passages in Scripture that talk about in the new heavens and the new earth that there is going to be God's creation amongst it. In fact, some of the passages about what lions are going to eat and, where you chalk those passages up, okay, we can have some debate over it, but I think it's very safe to say that it may not be your goat there, to Chris's point, but that there will be animals to enjoy to the glory of God is very reasonable, and even if we had more time, could defend that out of passages of Scripture, I believe. So there's a real sweetness in we're not just going to worship God by singing the whole time. We're going to worship God in the things that he's made. And that's not going to be only in this life, but then not in the new heavens and the new earth. It's going to be, God's going to be the greatest gift, no doubt about it. But we're going to enjoy God in and above and through all that he has made. And in the glorified setting of the new heavens and the new earth, I just think we can wait with eager anticipation for relationships with created beings in their glorified state that will truly blow our minds and occupy our hearts in a way that we've never experienced before, in a way that will far surpass how this young one loves her goats.
That's exactly where I was going to try to take her if she's going to watch this, or if the parents watch this, is, that love and that affection you felt for that goat that is now gone. It's impossible to describe in like a math term, but it's like go with 1 million, depending on how young the kid is, 1 billion, a million times that love, and what you will be able to enjoy to God's glory in his new creation, new heaven and new earth, and the consummation of all of that. And just try to encourage her, not with a false sense of, I don't know what the goat's name was, of course, but she or he is going to be in heaven with you. Don't guarantee that. That's just fake. But you can do better is the point. You can do better for your young child to understand what's coming.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, guys, I think that's it for our mailbag episode today.
Wow, we went all over the place.
We really did.
That was awesome.
And listeners, we really appreciate that you send in your questions. It's fun to do these episodes. So if you're interested in submitting a question yourself, please visit doxachurch.net. And at the top of the website there, hit resources. The drop-down menu will show you the Doxologic podcast option. Click that and submit your questions. Until next time.
You've been listening to Doxologic, a podcast by Doxa Church in Rockland, California. To learn more, visit doxachurch.net.